Sigma INFJs, characterized by their enigmatic and independent nature, can be a puzzle for those attempting to understand them. 1. Unpredictable independence. Sigma INFJs are fiercely independent, and their unpredictable nature can make it challenging for those who seek consistent, predictable interactions. 2. Reserved communication style. The reserved communication style of Sigma INFJs may come off as aloof or distant, making it difficult for individuals who value open and expressive communication. 3. Tendency towards solitude. Sigma INFJs cherish their solitude, which may be perceived as withdrawal or a lack of interest in social engagement by those who thrive on constant interaction. 4. Selective social involvement. Choosing social interactions carefully, Sigma INFJs can seem exclusive or selective, creating a barrier for those seeking a more inclusive and open social dynamic. 5. Intensity in relationships. Sigma INFJs invest deeply in their relationships, and this intensity can be overwhelming for individuals who prefer a more laid-back and casual approach to connections. 6. Resistance to social conventions. The Sigma INFJ's resistance to conforming to social norms may clash with individuals who value adherence to traditional conventions and expectations. 7. Challenging small talk. Preferring substantive conversations, Sigma INFJs may find small talk uninteresting, making it difficult for those who appreciate casual and light social exchanges. 8. High standards. Sigma INFJs often hold themselves and others to high standards, creating a sense of pressure or expectation that some individuals may find challenging to meet. 9. Intolerance for superficiality. Superficial interactions may be unappealing to Sigma INFJs, leading to potential misunderstandings or judgments about their level of interest in socializing. 10. Independent decision-making. The Sigma INFJ's autonomous decision-making approach may be perceived as a lack of collaboration or consideration for others' opinions. 11. Resistance to social flexibility. Sigma INFJs may resist adapting to social expectations, potentially leading to a perception of inflexibility or unwillingness to conform. 12. Preference for intellectual stimulation. Preferring intellectual stimulation over lighthearted banter, Sigma INFJs may alienate individuals who seek more casual and less intense interactions. 13. Autonomous decision-making. The autonomous nature of Sigma INFJs in decision-making may be perceived as a lack of consideration for others' opinions, potentially leading to feelings of exclusion. 14. Nonconformity in values. Sigma INFJs may challenge societal norms and values, which can create tension with individuals who strongly identify with and adhere to conventional beliefs. 15. Minimal validation needs. Sigma INFJs may have minimal needs for external validation, which can be perceived as a lack of responsiveness or acknowledgement in social interactions. 16. Embrace of unconventional paths. Sigma INFJs are open to unconventional life paths, and this deviation from the norm may be unsettling for those who prioritize conformity and tradition. 17. Tolerance for silence. Sigma INFJs are comfortable with periods of silence, which can be disconcerting for individuals who prefer constant verbal engagement in social settings. 18. Independent problem solving. Sigma INFJs may prefer to tackle problems independently, potentially creating a perception of self-reliance to the extent of excluding others' input. 19. Emotional stoicism. The emotional stoicism of Sigma INFJs can make it difficult for some individuals to connect emotionally, leading to a sense of emotional distance. 20. Limited social initiatives. Sigma INFJs may not be as proactive in initiating social interactions, requiring others to take the lead in connecting, which can be challenging for those seeking more assertive social dynamics. 21. Emphasis on individual growth. Sigma INFJs prioritize their individual growth, which can be perceived as a focus on self-interest rather than a communal or collaborative approach. 22. Preference for authenticity. Sigma INFJs value authenticity and may find it challenging to engage with individuals they perceive as inauthentic or insincere. 23. Nonconformist lifestyle choices. Embracing a nonconformist lifestyle, Sigma INFJs may make choices that challenge societal expectations, potentially creating discomfort for those who adhere to more conventional norms. 24. Reluctance to share vulnerabilities. Sigma INFJs may be reluctant to share their vulnerabilities openly, making it difficult for others to connect on a deeper emotional level. 25. Limited social circles. Sigma INFJs may have smaller social circles, which can create a sense of exclusivity or cliquishness that some individuals may find off-putting. 26. Preferential independence in projects. When working on projects, Sigma INFJs may prefer to operate independently, potentially leading to a perception of self-sufficiency that excludes collaborative efforts. 27. Emotional independence. Sigma INFJs maintain emotional independence, which can be perceived as a lack of reliance on others for emotional support in relationships. 28. Resistance to external influence. Sigma INFJs may resist external influence on their decisions or beliefs, potentially creating a barrier for those who seek more open-minded and adaptable connections. 29. Complexity in communication. Sigma INFJs may communicate in a complex and layered manner, making it challenging for individuals who prefer straightforward and direct communication. 30. Challenging expectations of others. Sigma INFJs may have high expectations of others, and this can be perceived as demanding or uncompromising by individuals who prefer a more laid-back approach to relationships. 31. Resistance to conventional labels. Sigma INFJs resist conventional labels and categories, potentially creating confusion or discomfort for individuals who seek clear classifications in social dynamics. 32. Reserved creativity. Sigma INFJs may keep their creative pursuits private, making it difficult for others to engage in or appreciate their artistic expressions. 33. Selective collaboration. Sigma INFJs may be selective in their choice of collaborators, potentially creating a perception of exclusivity in creative or professional ventures. 34. Resistance to peer pressure. Sigma INFJs resist peer pressure and external expectations, creating a sense of independence that may be challenging for those who prefer more conforming social dynamics. 35. Value for introspection. Sigma INFJs prioritize introspection, and this focus on self-reflection can be misunderstood as self-absorption by those who prefer more outwardly directed individuals. 36. Non-traditional relationship dynamics. In relationships, Sigma INFJs may gravitate toward non-traditional dynamics, potentially challenging societal norms and expectations. 37. Nonchalant response to criticism. Sigma INFJs may respond nonchalantly to criticism, potentially creating frustration for individuals who seek a more responsive and engaged reaction. 38. Limited expression of emotion. Sigma INFJs may limit the expression of their emotions, making it challenging for others to discern their feelings or connect emotionally. 39. Resistance to social validation. Sigma INFJs may resist seeking social validation, creating a perception of indifference to external opinions or acknowledgement. 40. Reserved celebration of achievements. Even in moments of achievement, Sigma INFJs may keep their celebrations private, potentially creating a sense of isolation from the joyous aspects of success. 41. Emphasis on inner authenticity. Sigma INFJs prioritize authenticity from within, potentially creating a sense of distance from individuals who prioritize external validation. 42. Resistance to groupthink. Sigma INFJs resist conforming to groupthink, potentially challenging consensus-oriented decision-making processes. 43. Non-competitive nature. Sigma INFJs may not engage in competitive dynamics, potentially creating a sense of detachment in situations that demand a competitive edge. 44. Challenging adaptability. Sigma INFJs may resist adapting to new situations quickly, creating a sense of inflexibility for those who value adaptability in social settings. Understanding the intricacies of a Sigma INFJ requires a nuanced perspective that appreciates their independence, complexity, and nonconformist nature. While some may find these aspects challenging, it's essential to recognize the richness that Sigma INFJs bring to relationships and interactions. If you resonate with these characteristics or have insights to share,